Do not give yourself to the wrong person, man. I met a lot of people, you know, especially on the younger side. Most of their pain, trauma, and things of that nature that they experience is there because they open themselves to the wrong individual. They lack discernment. They lack guidance in life. And these people I'm talking about were males, not females, you know what I'm saying? And they gave themselves to the wrong individual, and it hurt them, man. It hurt them, and it set them back, definitely. And now they got to put in a lot of work, great amount of time and effort into healing, recovering, you know what I'm saying? Getting back on their feet from what happened with opening themselves up, giving themselves to the wrong people, you know, male or female. You have to be careful who you give yourself to, who you give your body to, your love to, you know what I'm saying, and your attention in general. You know, for our body is very, very sacred, you know what I'm saying, and it can have a great, great effect when you give yourself for sex and things like that. You know, it's always best to just conserve yourself as best as possible, because when you conserving yourself, you're protecting yourself. When you're not conserving yourself, you're basically opening up the doors to just let the fire come in and to burn you, to sting you. You know what I'm saying? And you may get stung, you know, mentally within your soul as well. But there's a good chance that you just may get stained physically too, man. You might just be burning down there. You might just get something messing with the wrong individuals in general. It's just never worth it. It's never a great outcome. Uh, for example, like with men, right? If you're giving yourself to the wrong people, the wrong individuals, you know what I'm saying? That could hold back your time. That can hold back your energy and put you into a state to where you're not really qualified to be a great leader or a strong foundation, because now you don't waste the time, money, you know what I'm saying, energy. Now you gotta build yourself back up mentally and take time for yourself before you even be ready to get back out there on the field, you know. This is why I believe you shouldn't actually seek after or just chase after the opposite sex or these things, you know what I'm saying? But keeping God number one, acknowledging God in all your ways, you're gonna direct your path, you know what I'm saying? And if you got discernment, you're not gonna get caught lacking. You're not gonna get caught in these strays, man, in these traps, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they manipulate through lust nowadays. A lot of people, they manipulate through lust to get what they want, to get their desires. You know what I'm saying? Most people nowadays don't necessarily care for one another, but just look at each other as objects. So if you're a person who is a good person in general, in heart, you're a goody two shoes, you know, you're naturally good in heart, you know what I'm saying? You actually want to see love and stuff like that. Don't even play that game, you know, because it could hurt you. It can set you back and it can mess you up, man. And it can give you the wrong perception within your mind about how things are and stuff like that. A lot of people are hurt off of bad experiences, you know, and it ruins their mind. Their innocence is ruined, you know what I'm saying? Their perspective is ruined because they was moving too fast, they was doing too much, you know, operating out of less and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, fornication, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? Now These people got the wrong mindset. They may grow hatred for the other person, you know what I'm saying? Or they just may get PTSD just interacting with other people, you know, trust issues and stuff like that. Like, that's why it's very, very important who you give yourself to. Because most people's lives that I see, they are miserable because they didn't build themselves up correctly. They was rushing. They was moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time that I see with people with pains and stuff like that, like it comes from relationships, man. It comes from relationships. Like, you gotta be very, very careful, man. You have to have the gift of discernment. You gotta have God first. You gotta acknowledge God in all your ways. You know what I'm saying? Because God is the one who sees through all of this stuff, man. He's the one who designed this stuff from the jump anyway. He designed this stuff from the beginning. You know, you might as well go to the designer. You might as well go to the person who created this thing, you know what I'm saying, and reap the full benefits thereof, you know. And when you attain that great person in your life, when you find the right person, that's when you will attain favor. And I'm pretty sure 100% you're going to be prepped, you're going to be built up to meeting that person, you know what I'm saying, instead of going through hell, messing up, going to fornication, you messing up your mindset, your scope of view on things and stuff like that, and your mind is getting perverted, not just in a sexual way, but just in a toxic way in general, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people too who fell down into lust and operate out these things, right, they tend to lose hope. They tend to lose hope because of their experiences, the things that they went through, right? And now every time they see women or even think about relationships and stuff like that, they just say, oh, all women are hoes or all guys are bad and stuff like that. And it's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of hurt, man. It's a lot of pain behind these, you know, relationships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that at all, you know. It's not fun, bro. And I know people who, you know, greatest pain and darkest years was done because of a woman, because of a female. You know what I'm saying? All because they just wanted to mess around and find love, you know? And those people, they had good intentions, but they was just looking and seeking in the wrong areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep God first. You have to preserve yourself. You have to protect yourself at all costs, you know, because it can mess you up, man. Your mind, everything, your physical health, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, your mental health, it can wreck you bad, real bad, you know, especially if you put within the wrong position. Now, you gotta pay child support, you gotta pay all these things, you know what I'm saying? Lust is just, this fornication stuff, man, is taking away your positive energy. It's taking away, you know, the great things that God could bless you with. You know what I'm saying? It's making you lesser. It's making you waste time, energy. You know, it's draining you. It's draining. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think about getting relationships now and the responsibilities I have to carry if I were to do this stuff now, bro, it feels draining to me because I know I'm not in the right position to be a leader. I'm not built up yet. I'm not even at that point in my life to get there. I just need some time. I just need development. You see what I'm saying? Be patient. Don't rush into things, you know. And I was talking to a guy about that, man. He was saying the same thing. He around my age. He was like, I just need time. And I was like, facts, bro. I mean, we just need time. Like, this is all you need, bro. Just time. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Instead of rushing into stuff, you get hurt, you get the wrong perception of things, you get everybody's bad, evil, or hoes and stuff like that. you know what I'm saying, end up with these trust issues and stuff like that, man, because you was leaning upon your own understanding and not God's understanding. You see what I'm saying? And you fall into these pit holes and stuff like that, and you dealing with these whores, these harlots, and all hell breaking loose. You like, damn, man, I just, you messed up, you know, you messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's always best, bro, to stay alone and do not care about what people have to say. If they try to call you a lame or whatever, oh, you ain't got no hoes or da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Who cares, man? Who really cares? It's your body. You know what I'm saying? Let them do what they want with their body and reap what they sowed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't let nobody try to take you or peer pressure you or push you down out your, you know, goals and aspirations of what you stand on, you know. Be confident. Be bold. Do not care, you know. When you do that, people respect that. They respect it. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do clown you wherever, they respect it to a certain extent. If you really, you know, confident about it. You know what I'm saying? You really don't care. Because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know my time will come and your time will come too if you just keep the faith. And you just, like I said, acknowledge God in all your ways. And he will direct your path. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, a lot of people out here, man, they normalizing evil for good and good for evil, man. Don't fall down that route of fornication. Don't fall down that route, man. It's better to be an oddball. You know what I'm saying? And to just preserve yourself. Just preserve yourself. Because most people lives, especially that I've seen within the older generation, one of the biggest setbacks is literally because of lust. Most of the trauma and pain that happens even within their own children and kids, you know what I'm saying, and the offsprings, is all because of lust, you know? Like, all this stuff happens because of lust. At the end of the day, all these bad situations, unfortunate situations and stuff like that, man, being hurt, you know, and just having this spirit to where you just hurt, man. You just in pain, you know, because you was messing with the wrong people, you know, and you was probably like a good-hearted person, you know what I'm saying? And I talk to people about this stuff who experience negative experiences and stuff like that, and they agree with me, man. They were like, man, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally the best route to go. It's literally the best thing that you can do. Just put your faith in God. Just leave it in God's hands, you know, and just go whatever you got to go through in order to reach the big reward, the big blessing in the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's way better to do than to go the fast route, be impatient, and then you stumble and fall and you hit your dang face, and then, you know, you fall into a lot of things that just didn't have to happen, you know? So, yeah, man. God is good, all good, understood, you feel me? And I'm out.